Hello and welcome back for more Love in Deep Space. Sylus account building. We have gotten Sylus unlocked and he's now joined us in the cafe. Um, so what I did before this episode, I took our one Sylus card that we got and bumped it up to level 20. And with that, I was able to clear the first level of both Mr. Beanie and Heartbreaker. Mr. Beanie was not a problem, but Heartbreaker was a little challenging because it's the one where he throws the envelopes around, and the battle zone does a constant HP drain. So Heartbreaker's a little more challenging at lower levels. Zane is probably the better choice to take in for that, since Zane has healing in the first companion form you get for him. But I was able to, after a couple tries, I was able to get it with Sylus, but the way I had to do it was I had to have my character just focus on picking up all the envelopes as first priority. So Sylus ended up doing most of the actual fighting while I was just picking up envelopes to stay alive. But I was able to clear it with the one Sylus card that you start out with. So, and then once I got those cleared, then I was able to use their auto pursuit to spend stamina to then clear items in the agenda to get XP and resources. So that's what I did to get started. Let's see, Hunter level is now up to 17. That's all from getting the rewards from the daily and whatever events that we cleared from doing the story part that you saw on camera, plus those battles, and then dumping stamina into what we were able to clear. So now our next task is going to be to get more cards. We cannot yet continue on with the story. We can go back to here. We can continue on with this chapter and do more of this story. And you could also, sorry, I keep misclicking stuff. You could also, if you were wanting more than just Sylus, you could also skip to Homecoming Wings now if you also want to unlock Caleb as well. So you can continue on, but you cannot go back at the main story. You cannot continue to level 3 until you become level 21. And to get those levels, you do this here. You do your daily list, and then I believe the weekly and the journey items will also. Well, this doesn't look like it gives XP. Okay, so all right, journey doesn't reward XP, but weekly, I believe, will. Yeah, that symbol. That's wait, no, that might be Promise XP. That's Promise XP, not level XP. Let's see, okay, this is what it looks like. This is how you see where you can get your XP. So you'll get the XP from your dailies. Okay, so yeah, do what you can on the daily list, and not everything you'll be able to do immediately, because some of these things are level locked for a while. But this is how you get the levels. So it might still take a day or two of doing these daily quests to be able to move on with the story. But we can work on getting cards now, and we can work on this event that's going on. So let's go into the wish screen. All right. Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's being slow to load, but yeah, we probably do. First, let's go to this here. This rippling echo, which is 20% off. All right. Select who you want to meet. We will select Sylus, and that means this is a discounted wish pool for probably 5 times. Probably get the 50 pulls, and at the end of 50 pulls, we'll be guaranteed to get. Oh, okay. This is just the whole standard banner thing. It's not. Okay. All right. Let's just get bowling. Oh, okay. So you got 10 of these wishes that like came in the in-game mail when you first started a new account. So that's what you start with. We can use diamonds, but we're not going to use diamonds because we're going to save them for the limited time banner. So yeah, let's pull this, and this will get us more starting cards to work with. Alright. One new Sylus card. See, lots of the original guys, and then just one Sylus and one Caleb. So, you know, this is what I tell you, you have to use a little more strategy for building a Sylus or Caleb team. And oh, okay. We got him because we got one of his cards. But he's not unlocked in like some of the gameplay functions, like the DeepSpace orbits, and I don't know that he's unlocked in the live event yet. But like I said, we got Caleb in the Let's Play account, so he's not going to be our focus here. We're focusing solely on Sylus. Okay, so all right, we need 8 more to do. Okay, so back to the game. Yes, we can do wishes here, but let's do the event first. As I say, we'll get more crystal if I click on that, but I don't know that. Oh well, if you're watching this, you're an adult. It just might seem, well, a little wild if you're just starting the game and this happens to be the kind of event that's going. Most of the events are not like this.
I want you to see me unguarded and exposed. The longing I have
isn't exactly being very good quality. So, yeah, if you want to see this, you can see this on the official Love and DeepSpace YouTube channel, and you can see a better quality of it. So I'm going to play it through to get those crystals, but I think I'm gonna like, yeah, edit it out and instead of having several minutes of yes. All right. No. Okay. We got our 10 diamonds now. Yeah. We'll be coming back to this. The first episode. Oh, I did. I think I did show in the first episode. We got it set up so that Sylus is our priority when we do get to wishing. So, but first, let's go do this event. Yeah, this is. Oh, okay. Oh, on board. That looks like new player stuff. Oh, okay, okay. More stuff to to claim. All right, so. All right, so oh, okay, there we go. 50 out of 650. Okay. Let me get my bearings here. Steam Veil. I'm gonna leave that. That's the event. What was it? Oh, Misty Promise. This is the No, it's not. Okay, this is like a battle pass, but it's not the battle pass because this is tied to the event that's going on, which, as I'm sure you picked up on, is a hot springs event. And so this is just when you log in, you can come get free stuff, and if you pay like $5, you can get more stuff. But anyway, so this is just like, bonus resources going along with the event, which is the Steam Veil, which I will click on it in a second, but I think it's going to start auto-playing videos when I do. The events, like I said, the events are always a big deal. They're good things to have, but some of them can be wildly out of context when you're starting the game. When I did when I was doing the Let's Play, that worked out well because the event that took place when I started that was the Mortality's Tenderness event, which is I actually started the Let's Play specifically because I wanted to take part in that event, and that was a great starting place. And but it was one of those events where the things there are happening in a whole different space and time, so it didn't really conflict with or batter where you were at in the main story. You could still enjoy the event with all the characters anyway because they weren't really connected. With events in real time going on, but events like this where they're happening in in the contemporary space of the whole main story timeline, these feel weird when you're starting out because the game's been going for over 10 years and not 10 years, I'm sorry, 2 years. They had their second year anniversary earlier this year, and so some people are really progressed in their relationships with the characters and whatnot, but the events are still pretty important to do. I mean, because there's lots of stuff, resources and stuff you get, but they're even more important if you're doing Sylus or Caleb, since, like I said, it's harder to get cards for them. You don't want to pass up a chance to get cards and resources to build their teams. So we are going to do this event, even though this is a totally wild event to be starting a new game with. But like I said, that's the best gameplay decision to make is when you're playing Sylus or Caleb, you do all the events you can, all the card banners you can to try and get your guys. So that's what we're going to be just jumping right in with Sylus here. I'll leave the cleanup to you. Thank you for your hard work. Metaflux fluctuations have been spiking lately, and the number of rogue wanderers has increased dramatically. Days of back-to-back wander incidents later, the magnetic field stabilizes itself. Once I've gotten my colleagues in logistics up to speed, I check in with Jenna.
You earned a well-deserved break. The association has given everyone time off, so go somewhere nice.
Understood. I was actually thinking about vacation spots earlier. You deserve to rest as well, Captain. Despite saying that, I've almost forgotten what a vacation looks like. For the past few days, I had to deal with wanderers non-stop. I take out my phone and start looking for ideas. After scrolling for a few minutes, I get an email. An invitation for a hot spring getaway? I open a link that directs me to a page with gorgeous photos and enticing descriptions about that hot spring resort. Stunning views paired with a relaxing experience. This might be what I need. It's almost like the email knew exactly what I was looking for. I keep scrolling and see a familiar name among the invitees. It belongs to none other than Sylus. See, this is, we had to notice here, Caleb is not even an option unless, you go through the story chapters I was showing earlier to unlock him. So, okay, so let's proceed with Sylus. Yeah, see, as you can see, our relationship with him considerably improves over time after the whole Unakitis incident. So, here we go. Nothing beats soaking in the hot springs to melt away your stress. Going to this resort was the best choice. I sit on the edge of the pool, and with a sigh of relief, I ease my legs into the water.
If it's that good, then get in. What's the point of sitting on the edge?
In the rising steam, I see Sylus resting against the edge. A haze has wrapped itself around him. You don't get it. To unwind, you have to take it slow. Let the feeling sink in from your toes to your head. A few days ago, I received an invitation from a hot spring resort. I was really busy before then. I was still wondering who sent it when Sylus called me. It's as if he got his cue.
Did you get the invitation?
A serene escape to the mountains with rejuvenating hot springs. Don't tell me this is another of your business ventures.
It belongs to an old acquaintance of mine. I did a few favors for him, so he could have the location. The resort just opened, and he invited us to visit.
In other words, it's a business trip. And here I thought you had planned this getaway from me.
Why can't it be both? If I'm not mistaken, someone complained about her aching back and needing a break for a week.
Fine. If I agree to this, can we throw in a deluxe massage package?
That can be arranged. But only one masseur is available. And substitutions aren't an option. Pack your bags if you want to go. I'll pick you up tomorrow.
My thoughts return to the present. I look at Sylus, who's lounging a little too comfortably in the hot spring. I use my leg to splash water toward him. There goes my deluxe massage. Mr. Sylus decided to enjoy the hot spring without me.
I'm making sure the temperature is just right for my dear customer.
I eye the wooden basin with flower petals beside me. When Sylus isn't looking, I scoop up a handful and toss them at him. Petal attack. The brochure says the petals are good for your skin. Why don't you test that for me while you're at it? I grin at Sylus, who's now covered in petals. Carrying the word to Sylus's hand, wet petals touch my cheek. I close my eyes. Just a second. What was that? Okay, I grin at Sylus, who's now covered in petals, but he then pulls me into the water. Okay.
I already tested them. They're effective. But even the finest hot spring water and petals won't work unless you experience them for yourself.
The water soothes my body and washes away my fatigue. I look up and notice a few birds have landed on the pool's edge. They're chirping at us non-stop. They're cute. I bet they'll get along with Mephisto.
Mephisto doesn't like uninvited guests. Something around here must have caught their attention.
Maybe it's the scented petals. I fish out a few from the water and cautiously hold them out to a bird. It ignores me and hops away. If it's not the petals, then are they curious about us?
You might want to narrow that down a little more, kitten.
I turn my head to see that 5 or 6 birds have somehow found their way to Sylus's head and shoulders. Seeing them use him as a perch is quite the spectacle. You... I grab my phone and aim it at him. But before I can hit the record button, a large hand touches my waist and pulls me closer.
You're just watching. Won't you lend a hand? If they keep this up, they're going to ruin our date.
So yeah, totally different vibe than the N109 zone. Alright, welcome to the hot spring resort. Relax and enjoy this hot spring getaway with him. These hot springs are a little different though. During this time, resonate with him and obtain rewards. Harmonic Spring through Moodscape Pick. Harmonic Spring is essential for exploring his innermost thoughts. Use it in Stirring Haze for a deeper exchange with him. Enjoy this hot spring getaway with him to your heart's content. Alright, so yeah, what a way to start out a relationship here. Okay, so, sort of guy, like we've already got a few things. Okay. Yeah, resort guy, we claim things, we get these, what are these? Luster bracelets, and then we go here into the Cozy Treats event shop and spend them on goodies, which, you know, one of the first things we'll be getting is we get some wishes from that, and cosmetic goodies, and then level up items. So yeah, these events are important to do. They reward you well, even if they don't always make much sense for where you're at in the game. But, you know, I mean, hey, there's worse ways to start out, I guess. So, yeah, okay, I guess. Okay. Let's Moodscape Pick. By resonating with him, you can help untangle the chaos in his mind. Enter his subconscious and discover his innermost thoughts. So, like most of the events, they have mini games like this. So, and in a haze, his thoughts seem to come into view. Could these be his emotions? Turns out they come in different colors, too. You can touch and collect his emotions. Once an emotion is fully revealed, you can tap to collect it. Blocked emotions cannot be collected. Keep an eye on your current goal. Each box requires 3 emotions of the designated color. This revealed emotion is your current goal. Tap to collect. You've collected a set of emotions. They go into the emotion box of the matching color. Here are a few tips. At any time, you can drag on an empty space to rotate all the emotion boards. You can also mix up his thoughts, shuffle all visible emotions. Shuffling has a limited number of uses, otherwise he might get dizzy. Save it for when you really need it. Okay, so yeah, you move the little colored emoji guys up into their emotion bubbles. So collect a set of emotions and earn points. Each time you complete a set of emotions, you'll earn points and advance toward uncovering his secrets. So pretty straightforward. There's no time limit on the initial ones. The very last level has time limits. But anyway, pretty casual. Just Alright, another thing, the tutorial does not say that offhand, but you can also move ones that don't go up in here, up into this bar, to get them out of the way. You just can't fill up the bar or you'll lose. But when something of their color comes up, they'll move into there. Selected emotion doesn't have a matching box. It'll be sent to the reserve slots. Watch out, if the reserve slots fill up, the game will end. So anyway, that can help unblock things. You've cleared one layer of emotions, but another has appeared. It's still unclear how many layers of thoughts he has, so just focus on unraveling each layer for now. Alright, fully attuned. You hear Sylus's thoughts. She seems to be interested in the local instruments. Maybe I should buy one just to watch a kitten scratch it. Alright, and alright. That's how you get the harmonic spring, which you'll use in one of the other sections. So you unlocked his thoughts in the minigame. If you want to review what's on his mind, you can. So yeah, you can click back on him if you want to see what he had to say. But they weren't exactly really mind-blowing thoughts. So anyway, so you progress through this. Now that I've showed the one, I'll do these others off camera. But this is you'll do these, and then you get points, and then that gives you some of the currency for doing these things over here. But it also gives you more points with the resort guys. See, clear Moodscape, pick stage 1, so that gives us more currency. See, we have 1,400 now. We want 6,000 to get the 10 wishes. get started with. You also get these flowers, and the flowers will unlock more of the video episode. So, I am going to... Well, I'm going to break here, and then I'm gonna do a lot of this stuff off camera to get us lots of points, to get us to where we can get the resources to pull more wishes and continue working on our team. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Take care.